Oh, no. Hello, welcome back. It is your guy, your man, your dude, and your bro. Sprint, homie. What's the issue? Get sprint in, you stupid horse. Welcome back. This is... That double jump is so badly programmed. This is a commentary as to why the double jump is really badly programmed. No, this is continuing on with the Duviri quest. Really like the black and white thing. And as I said last episode, it reminds me of Prototype. Right there, it reminds me of Prototype, and I really like that. Am I meant to jump into this Donny's hand? Yes, I am. But it won't let me. Yes, absolute. Oh, that was supposed to be absolutely, but the audio doesn't want to work. Surely, yes. Yeah, see? They should have just let me jump when I wanted to jump. I don't know why they didn't. But I really like this, because this is quite cool. Did I shoot? You didn't see anything. I wasn't going to shoot the rabbit. I was not going to shoot the rabbit. I don't know what you're talking about. Haven't got a Scooby. But here we go. The infamous starting 3. Maybe. Also, this interaction, the walk and the interact was wholly unnecessary.
Why the hell this all feels so damn familiar?
Emotions, they guide where others fail. The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am Teshin. Oh, yes, and this is, well, it was you that named her.
Oh, mad, I was going to shoot my own rabbit. Crazy, innit? Oh, I get to choose. Okay. Sol is for the sun, Terra is for the earth, Lua is for the moon. Lua is for the moon. It didn't let me say that. I have a cat named Luna, so let's do that. And that was my thinking. I have a cat named Luna, which is, of course, for the moon.
That pensive light. Here, we spiral in the constant glare of an absurd purgatory. You need to break free.
Just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the Paradox, the lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I
You
can.
know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne, but by all means, try again. I'll even give you my blades.
Blades.
Until the next spiral, then.
And my computer did not like them. Made it really framey. That hits pretty hard. It does hit pretty hard, and we love to see that. We love things. I can summon the dog. Dog? You didn't hear that. I definitely did not say dog rather than horse. But this whole intrinsic system, intrinsics, I need to look more into that. Because we finished the tutorial now, but we haven't touched anything else, really. So we need to take a closer look at that whole thing. And you know what? I'm gonna speak over myself here in case me in the video ever decides to talk. So the combat of Warframe is, it's like a, I think my brother best described it one time. It's a laser light show. Jesus. it's basically it's like a shoot 'em up, or like a top-down bullet hell, where everything dies at the push of a button. There's no method. It's pretty colors.
Okay.
Pretty colors and murder, and just kind of trying to do as much as you can in the shortest amount of time possible. But this, I don't understand why they would make this a tutorial. I don't know why they would take this combat and this new open world and have this be part, like, have it become such a,
I don't like this whole lock-on.
become part of, like, the base of Warframe. Because if you're offering this as a tutorial,
The combat in this doesn't really feel that good at all.
if you're offering this as a tutorial, and I'll talk about that more also, that the combat doesn't feel very good, because it doesn't. If you're offering this as part of the tutorial, then you're essentially saying that this is one of the more core features of the game. That this is how the game plays, and you need to understand how it plays. And this is, and I don't understand. This isn't Warframe. This is like some faux attempt at Dark Souls that just isn't any good. Because this is really janky.
Oh, I can use the mouse with the swap.
It's a really janky system. It doesn't really make sense. There's time, so you can't spam the click button. There's no animation cancelling. You can't click and then block immediately after. So I wouldn't be able to like block this, or if I start swinging, I then can't do the quick shot to stop him from doing his special move. You have to.
This is really janky. I was expecting something a lot better.
You have to wait. Because pretty much any other time in Warframe, animation cancelling is a thing. You can pretty much stop whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, left shift and space.
To be able to then change and do something else. But yeah, this janky Dark Souls combat,
Roll. Oh.
it isn't very good at all. It's not done well. Unless you take each encounter one input at a time, right? Then maybe. But the issue with that is, that's not how Warframe's combat works. So a new player who would start.
Is this real?
Some fevered dream. All right, Tashin. I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin.
So a new player that would start would be introduced to this combat, which is completely against everything that Warframe stands for. And we're going to see that coming up after I choose a frame here, and we get to play as the Warframe, because the combat's completely different, and it's so much more fast-paced. And you're taken away from that by offering this tutorial. So I found this a really, really odd takeaway.
Okay. Right. I know Xcatl is normally the best choice here. But Mag's rework with the polarize. Having early character. Am I going to be able to clear early content with Mag? Well, we just don't give a shit about. Side. I think we do just have to pick Xcal, don't we? Because we're not going to get the mods to make these in the beginning.
Excaliburs. Apologies for the mic not really working there properly. Like I said in the other video, it really didn't want to work. So I'm narrating over as well, which was my intent anyway. But yeah, Excal, obvious choice, does the most damage. Is the furthest along to get in the main game afterwards, toughest to get. Whereas the other, so one's clan and then one's like Mars or something. So they're really easy to get hold of. And the reason I said rework for Mag is because obviously I played back when her abilities weren't that, and they've now changed.
This is what I'm used to.
Yeah, look at this. Look how much smoother. Like, this is Warframe, right? This is what Warframe has spent, like, what is it? Almost 10 years now? Over 10 years. They had the 10-year anniversary, didn't they? Over 10 years trying to accomplish this fluid movement, fast-paced, and then they take it away. Release a different game. Take that combat, put it away. This is not a place. It's not a place for Warframe. It doesn't make sense. I didn't like it. I don't like it, I don't think. I am going to try again, obviously, because we're going to commit to this account and I think we're going to farm the Duviri Paradox out of the 9s first, and really get it to a place that's strong. Might max out the intrinsics. Yeah, that was what I wanted to mention earlier. The intrinsic system. It seems quite interesting. So I haven't done a lot of Railjack, but I remember that that's one of the key features there as well.
Some type of training ground?
I know that I'm pretty sure that's one of the main features there as well, so I'm not sure if that's going to share a lot of the same features. And like, I wonder what the horse's other abilities are. So it will be interesting to kind of max that out. But the only thing I actually really care about is seeing how maxing out the Duviri Paradox stuff, all the stuff that's available in that, how maxing that out first will affect my normal experience of the OG tutorial. Because if it gives you like bonus affinity, or it gives you certain different upgrades or whatever, because it's obviously it's a Tenno thing, but it doesn't seem to make sense because you don't unlock your Tenno or discover that you're Tenno until some of the later missions. I think is one of the dream quests, or until Uranus, so it takes a while. Oh shit, Piranha, Gvasto, or the Lex. I'm gonna choose the Piranha, bro. It's cool that they added that. It is cool. Does that mean I might have more choice in primaries as well? It does. So get excited about that. It is very good that they offered. See, because that's what I'm saying. Oh, and melee as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I don't know how this is going to affect everything else. So am I going to have these weapons when I eventually boot into Vor's Prize? Because after you finish this, you go straight into that. The Tigris or the Boltor? The Tigris. Dear God, okay. Also, the Tigris is incredible. This is probably my most used gun on my main account. Sanctity, Prime, just regular. I think there's another variation as well. Oh, that's huge. Why are they giving such powerful weapons at the beginning? That was a very valid question. I still don't know the answer to it either. That is, I wanted to change weapon. Oh, wow. Oh, you can constantly change. Oh, okay. Cronin or the Fragor. There's F to change weapon. Yeah, everything's rank 30. I don't think it has any mods though. So just as I said there, everything is rank 30. Don't know if it has any mods. There's no arsenal yet. So I'm really curious to see what happens to all my stuff. Like, will it go back to rank 0? Will I have any mods available to me? How does choosing this tutorial affect the beginning of the game? Because before the beginning of the game was pretty self-explanatory. It was It was go do these missions. The issue with the beginning of the game before was that the moment you actually finished Vor's prize, it wasn't clear what to do next. You just didn't know. So I'm hoping we'll find out more in the next bit.